Charlie Munger was born on January 1, 1924 in Omaha, Nebraska, a small city in the middle of America. His family was not rich, but they believed in education, honesty, and good thinking. From a young age, Charlie loved reading more than anything else. He read science, math, history, psychology, and philosophy. He once said that a book could change your whole life if you were willing to listen to it. Books became his closest friends. As a child, Charlie was quiet and thoughtful. He liked to watch people and understand how they behaved. He asked many questions. Why do people make bad decisions? Why do they repeat mistakes? Why do some people succeed while others fail? These questions stayed with him for the rest of his life. The Great Depression shaped Charlie's early years. Many families were losing money, losing jobs, and losing hope. Charlie saw fear, anger, confusion, and sadness in the world. Instead of running away from these problems, he tried to learn from them. He began to understand that life could be difficult, but clear thinking could help you survive any storm. When World War II started, Charlie joined the U.S. Army Air Corps. He studied meteorology and learned how weather affects everything: flights, safety, decisions. Military life taught him discipline, patience, and responsibility. During these years, Charlie became stronger, more mature, and more focused. After the war, Charlie went to the University of Michigan to study mathematics. But life soon changed his path. He married young, hoping to build a peaceful family. However, the marriage ended painfully. He lost the home he wanted and even lost custody of his children. He went through emotional and financial darkness. But Charlie did something rare. He refused to be angry at life. Instead, he asked himself, "What can I learn from this?" It was one of the first signs of his great wisdom. Charlie moved to California to rebuild everything from zero. He worked hard as a lawyer and soon became successful. Clients respected him for his honesty and sharp mind. But deep inside, Charlie knew that law was not where he truly belonged. He wanted to invest, to solve bigger problems, to understand how money, markets, and businesses worked. Slowly, he began studying investing on his own. And then came the moment that changed everything. Charlie met Warren Buffett, another man from Omaha who loved learning just as much as he did. Their first conversation lasted many hours. They talked about books, business, history, human behavior, and the meaning of a good life. From that day on, they knew they were perfect partners. Warren later said, "I am a better investor because of Charlie, and I am a better human being because of Charlie." Charlie was unique. He did not speak much, but when he did, his words cut straight to the truth. He believed in worldly wisdom, the idea that a person must learn from many different subjects to make good decisions. He often said, "If you want to avoid stupid mistakes, you must know more than one way of thinking." For him, knowledge was a toolbox, and every tool mattered.
Charlie faced deep personal pain throughout his life. He lost his son Teddy to leukemia. It broke his heart, yet he continued to stand strong. Later, he went blind in one eye after a surgery failed. But even then, he did not complain. He kept working, reading, and thinking. He believed that suffering was part of life's design, a teacher that, if understood well, could make a person wiser and more compassionate. At Berkshire Hathaway, Charlie helped Warren change their entire investment philosophy. Warren used to buy cheap companies, even if they were not good businesses. Charlie told him, "A great business at a fair price is better than a fair business at a great price." That one idea changed everything. Berkshire transformed from a failing textile factory into one of the most successful investment empires in the world. Charlie lived simply. He did not chase luxury or fame. He preferred a quiet room with good books, honest conversations, and time to think. He believed that a calm mind was the foundation of a good life. He warned people against envy, anger, and impatience, the inner enemies that destroy happiness. Charlie also believed that you should become a little wiser each day. If you keep learning, he said, you will rise, almost without knowing it, to a better life. Young people admired him because he spoke honestly, directly, and without fear. He didn't try to impress anyone. He simply tried to tell the truth. In his 80s and 90s, Charlie was still sharp, humorous, and full of clarity. People loved listening to his speeches because he used simple language to explain big ideas. He showed the world that intelligence was not about speaking fast or using difficult words. True wisdom was calm, patient, and humble.
When Charlie Munger passed away in 2023 at the age of 99, many people felt they had lost a teacher, a guide, and a quiet hero. But in another way, Charlie never left. His ideas continued to live inside the minds of those who had listened. His lessons about life, thinking, and decision-making spread across generations. Many years after Charlie's passing, a young investor visited the library where Charlie had spent much of his time reading. The young man felt lost in life, confused about money, confused about career, confused about himself. He sat at one of the old wooden tables and found a small note hidden inside a book. On the note, written in Charlie's handwriting, were simple words. The world will always be uncertain, but you don't have to be. Train your mind. Strengthen your character. Let wisdom be the light that guides your steps. The young man felt something change inside him. A quiet strength. A clearer direction. He stood up, walked outside, and for the first time in many years, he felt hope. And so Charlie's story continued. Not through buildings, money, or trophies, but through the minds he helped shape. His greatest investment was not in stocks or companies, it was in people. And that investment still grows every single day. If Charlie's story touched your heart, let it guide your next step. Keep learning, keep growing, and if you want more stories like this, please like, leave a comment, and subscribe to English Story Mindset. Your journey to wisdom starts here.